Hi everybody, today I'm going to talk about my personal style throughout the years and how much I've changed and how it's shown how much I've changed as a person. Obviously when you're a kid you don't really pick your own clothes, your parents kind of do it for you for quite a while. I would say I was not exactly style conscious or aware of my own personal style really until about secondary school. That's when it really started to imprint in that I needed to project myself as who I was. So as a kid I just wore simple clothes really, like just whatever my parents deemed worthy of me wearing. I was quite tomboyish, so I wasn't really into being all girly. I do remember having a lot of Spice Girls clothes though. I absolutely loved the Spice Girls. So at least my parents bought me clothes of things I liked. And I remember having these ridiculous platform shoes. They were like this chunky on the bottom. And there were sandals and they were black and they had flowers all on them. Again, it was like the Spice Girls thing. So other than like a lot of Spice Girls, I don't remember my clothes really projecting who I was and what I liked really a lot, apart from that kind of thing. So when I got to secondary school, it was when I was more aware of music and I was more aware of fashion and different styles and stereotypes. And my first ever non-uniform day, I was like, I'm a goth. And I went into school and I wore black lipstick, jet black. It was like ridiculously piled on. And like panda eye black eyeshadow and eyeliner, white powder. Like I was like, I am a goth. And I had a huge big black cardigan thing and it had like a massive hood and like it was down to my ankles or something ridiculous. And I had those bondage trousers that everyone kind of wore at one stage when they had like all the little strips of material around them and the chains, and I was like, yeah, that's me established, guys. That was like my first phase, I guess, in discovering who I was and having a personal style. There's only one item of clothing that I can remember wearing distinctly in those days that I still wear now, which was the t-shirt I had on, which was my Evanescence t-shirt, my first ever Evanescence t-shirt. And it's huge. It's a huge, big black one. I have worn it in a video, I think, and it's just got the logo on it. But it's massive. It's like 2 sizes too big. But apparently big black baggy clothes were the way to go when you were a goth when I was in year 7. And I was like that for a while. And then I started hanging around with quite a girly, cool, popular crew, which I have touched on before. And I changed my style to fit in with those. It was quite, like, I hate doing this but I'm doing it a lot, chavvy. Because that was what was fashionable when I was at school, to be quite chavvy. I can remember wearing like Lonsdale was a brand that I can remember wearing quite a bit of, and I had this like bench grey jacket. It was like a really long jacket with pink writing on. I can remember that, and basically I was just a lot girlier, and I was a bit more of a try hard, I guess, in my makeup. Like I'd try and look a bit more generic. I'm going with like pink lip glosses and like sparkly eyeshadow, but not like I would do it now, just like a bit on the lid and that was it. Quite simple but girly. And it wasn't me at all, and I think you could tell by the way I looked that I was just not looking like myself. And then eventually I realised I was making a huge mistake and this was not what I liked at all. And I then went into a phase where I wore practically the same stuff all the time. I always had jeans and a different coloured vest on. It was always a plain vest and it was always in a ridiculous colour. And I had every colour you could think of in a vest. And jeans, used quite baggy jeans. So it was back to like the whole tomboyish kind of thing. And I wouldn't wear any makeup, or if I did it'd be a basic colour on the lid and maybe like a clear mascara, something like that. Like I guess I was just trying to have confidence in my plain generic self. Like I didn't want to be something I wasn't, and I just wanted to tone it down, and I did, and I was like that for quite a while. That was probably like the back half of school and the beginning of college for me. And I used to wear jeans all the time. I wasn't really like a skirt or a dress person or anything. And then I put on quite a bit of weight. I was in quite a bad relationship, and it changed me a lot, and I did put a lot of weight on, and I couldn't fit into jeans anymore. And that kind of, instead of me going, I'll just buy another size of jeans, I basically just wore tights and leggings all the time, obviously with a skirt or shorts, which has kind of stuck with me now. Even though I've lost the weight I gained, I don't really tend to wear jeans at all now. In fact, it's a rare occasion, and people usually point it out that I'm wearing jeans. It's that rare of an occasion. So I'm still into the tights and the leggings and the skirts and shorts. And as you may have noticed, I am constantly in a band t-shirt, can't today. And I tend to wear a lot of cardigans. I'm always cold. So cardigans, band t-shirts, leggings and shorts and tights seems to be me right now, and I'm quite happy with this. I think it's a nice casual look, and I don't expect me to change anytime soon. My makeup has got a bit more dramatic, but I think it's more in a I understand what to do with my makeup now kind of way than when I was younger, and I used to slap a colour on my eye and think that was how you did it. I do dress up for nights out. I tend to wear a lot of LBDs and a lot of lace and a lot of velvet. Lace and velvet seem to be the two materials that you put with me. And I just think I like to present myself as a smart looking individual. Even when I'm being casual and I'm wearing a band t-shirt, I'll still make sure that I'm like in a nice tailored skirt, or I've got, you know, a nice jacket or something. Even though it's quite a casual look, I don't want to look scruffy basically. And with me having my DJing job, that does change my style a little bit, because like for example, if I was DJing a metal night, then I'm going to look more dark. I'm going to have my usual like dark look, but I also now have a cheesy night, and I don't want to be too like goth, because it's not the vibe of the night. I tend to wear more colour. I tend to try and be a bit more fun, a bit more experimental with my makeup. Try to wear pink, seeing as the night is called bubblegum. But I'm a lot more confident in what I wear now, and like I said, I managed to lose all the weight that I gained, and realise that it's okay to wear jeans sometimes now. I'm a lot more comfortable in my body, and I just think my personal style development over the years has kind of shown the stages in my life. Like, it's gone with the different things that have affected me, and I'm very comfortable with the way I look now, and hopefully it'll stay that way, and I'll just age gracefully. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little insight into who I have been over the years. Talk to you later, I guess. Bye.